Alright. Oh. Alright, let's get into it. Let's. Excuse me. Let's get into it. Uh-huh. One second. Just gotta click a couple buttons real quick. Alright. Cool. Cool. Here we are. Alright, boys. Let's get into it. Okay. What I don't want to see is us get close to this high and then just kind of start to come down and fill this gap. Because if we were to see a reversal, I'd want to sweep that high and then push lower. But at the moment, we are. I mean, it looks pretty good. Like, other than the fact that this high has not been swept. I mean, swept a couple of highs, but I would rather see this high swept. We did not sweep this high. That's kind of what I want to see. Is just like either confirmation of a change in trend / like order flow, and I don't really want to see filling of this gap, because then that would ultimately mean look like we're wanting to go higher. So we'll see. We will see. But see what. Okay, we tapped into high time frame EQ. So okay. 30 minutes. Yeah, let me see here. Okay, so at the moment, I would have liked to see us take this high before starting that like push down, because if we do it before we take this high, that makes me think we just want to continue higher. So we did fill this gap, And so we could very well push up to these highs, which would be fine if we pushed up to those highs and then started to see a reversal. Let's see. I don't really want to take longs, you know? So, yeah, I don't really want to take longs at the moment. So let me see. Sweet. Okay. So, I would like to see us come up here, sweep this high, and then close back down here. And that would be pretty bearish for me. And that's overall what I want to see today. But we'll see what happens. See how it plays out. Okay. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Why are we not sweeping it high? Why do we keep, okay, there we go. Say, why do we keep, like, reacting off this high? I would say I want Well, okay. I wouldn't say I want to come up to this high. Up here, this 4 hour high. I would say I'd want to see reversal right about now. You know? Like maybe we could sweep that 5 minute high, but we just start to reverse down. Okay, okay. Market open, people. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, done. Exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly that. Start to get that reversal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's check the 15. Okay, okay. Okay. We swept. Oh, London high. I'm assuming we stayed below. Yeah, we stayed below this 1 hour high. So, there we go. Okay, currently filling in this gap. We just filled in this gap, but okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Let's fill this gap and then look to push higher. You know, I guess if we're gonna take these 4 hour highs, we're gonna take them, but oh yeah, we took one. Took one of them. Now I really want to go down. Now I really want to go down. Okay. Okay, we're just like ripping through these highs. Just ripping. Okay. We had this aggressive gap fill and push higher. And we swept multiple draws on liquidity to the upside. 1 hour, 5 minute, 4 hour. Okay. And do that last one. Okay, there we go. Wow, we're going for those 4-hour highs too. Market open candle has moved 58 ticks. Not too much, but instead of 68 ticks, almost there. Three ticks. Okay. It's looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I would look to I don't want to see us come and revisit these lows. I would look to short to these lows right here. Asian and the hourly lows. Okay, good, good. We're looking good. At this point, I would like to see a pretty decent, I don't want to just hang around that much. I kind of want to just start to reverse. Okay. On NASDAQ, I don't think we're gonna go for these 4-hour highs. I think we're just gonna, 192 ticks. 190 ticks. I don't think we're going to do that, just because they're kind of far away, and on ES, we took both 4-hour draws. So that is a very, very massive high time frame SMT divergence from here to here. SMT. 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 Yeah, okay. And wait a second. Oh, wrong nice. My bad. Okay, we took SMT. Okay, there we go. So, I want to take shorts today. I would like to, if we're gonna hang around here any longer, I would like to just hang around long enough to keep this fair value gap until I actually form it once this candle closes. And and then I would like to inverse this gap. Here, I'll do this. So from here, once this candle closes, I would like to come, inverse, fill, and 1 minute break, showing a continuation in trend, and that was just for these lows. Maybe it retrace here, and then after that one it's kind of here, and then probably start to either consolidate or trend upwards. So yeah, something like this. That is what I want to see, and looks like we're starting to do it. So if that starts to happen, then we will be watching very closely on, sorry, that was the wrong index. Okay, so I don't know exactly why we're just kind of ripping the tree. Yeah, really nothing to make us rip that much. Like, just we're not like ripping, but it's just like, we for some reason really want these highs. And we're not like strongly seeing a rejection to the downside, which I wanted to see, as you know, but I have confidence that we will see it. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't mind to wake up. Weird bubble. Weird bubble. Okay. ES. Hold fill in this gap. Last week's new week opening gap. This week's new week opening gap was already filled. So all of these highs that anyone may have wanted to target been taken out. So now I 100% want shorts. So we fully filled that gap, and let's see if we get reversal off that. We're gunning for these highs. We're getting close. At this point, I would rather get an entry before this, you know? I'd rather it form a low somewhere around here, break structure, and then in this gap, probably get a continuation out of it. Not wait till afterwards, you know? Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Of course, I realize I don't have to get a trade in today, but just we'll see. Just watch for it to play out. Okay. We can form a low here to break structure off of. Alright, alright. Mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. It's got a pretty strong, like, what do I want to say? It wants to go take a lot of these highs, which, I mean, alright, but doesn't leave much of a trade for us, you know? Mm, 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 well, mm, mm, okay. See if we want this high or not. some socks. Also, I noticed Monday is not very volatile, you know? Like, not every notice Monday, you're not really gonna get that much of a move. So, okay. I don't wanna like leave behind both equal highs or equal highs. I don't wanna do that. Okay, there we go. Swept it. Now, see about that reversal. Big dog, did you about that reversal, big dog? Oh man, okay. Definitely don't want to see these highs. For like my move today, you know? Damn. Like, damn. Okay. That doesn't look very good. This is looking better. Okay. So, here, if we inverse this gap, which we probably will, because the 4-hour candle closes in less than a minute, then we're going to want these highs. So, this is something I didn't want to happen. I didn't want to come all the way up, take these highs. So if we inverse this gap, that means we're going to take these highs. And if we take these highs, we might take these highs, you know? That's the kind of thinking I'm on. So, I might be looking for a 5-minute continuation to the upside. Because 10 seconds, we're about to inverse this gap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gap inverse. Okay. So, knowing that, moving forward, now some of you might say, oh, we already filled this gap. True. We filled it, but we did not push below this thing like the lows, sorry. Couldn't think of what I was trying to say. Lows that formed it after we filled it. So if we want to consider gap filled, we want to fill it, push below whatever low or high that formed it. Okay? So that's why I'm thinking this is a valid inverse. Maybe not. Maybe we will end up going lower, but that's my thought process for right now. Okay? So, we shall see. And, let's see what kind of tick movement we got. 180 ticks. Let's see, okay. So, let's say we get A retracement. Okay, we tap EQ. Tap EQ, and we'll see what happens. From here. Okay. If we break structure, and then go along. Okay. Okay. So, let me see. Numbers. Okay. So, this, I'm realizing I have to wait for this 5-minute candle to close. And if it closes bearish, then that's fill the equilibrium. But if it closes bullish, we never form the high. So, then it's not equilibrium. You know? Right now, we are consolidating on the 1 minute. Ten, 5, 2, 1. We close bullish. This now means we gotta wait for the next candle form. We're looking way more bearish on this index. We definitely filled that EQ. We did work below it, which I don't necessarily love seeing. Wicks below EQ. Let's see. this is kind of deciding point because some people don't want to use gap. Some people say the gap, oh, it's not valid because we pushed past the high that formed it. True. And I would consider it filled if we tapped it and then pushed past the low, that formed it. So I just got to decide right now what I'm gonna do. And because this gap is like way over here, you know, all that kind of stuff, it's like it's way over here, it's blah blah blah, whatever. Because of that, I'm not sure that I'm willing to put risk on this trade. Okay. Okay. Wasn't fully expecting a good setup today. A good setup today. Wasn't fully expecting one. So, maybe we have to wait till tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see how it plays out from here. See how it plays out from here. Okay. She's looking better. Okay. We filled equilibrium, right? Let's see what's 15 minutes on. So, 15-minute, it would be ideal to fill this gap. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. We cooking. Yeah. We cooking. Okay. didn't even see that. It's a huge gap candle. What the heck? Skipped 9:45. Wow. Alright. Pretty crazy. But yours is fine. Well, wait, 9:45. We would look at. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Still weary of where we're going because like ES broke structure to the downside. We're getting a 5-minute retrace. Depending on how this candle closes. But we're filling a 15-minute gap. And NQ inverse 4-hour gap to the upside. But it's also looking like we're going to break a 5-minute structure to the downside. So, if that happens, we'll see. We want to see like a continuation in order flow to the downside. I don't think I will take longs. I don't think that's like in my bias for the day. I wouldn't take longs. So, really, the only way that I would take a trade is, wow, okay. Yeah, wow. But to inverse this gap. So, if we inverse this gap, I'm not going to take it, but here are the longs, if you guys want to take it. If we inverse this gap, put stops below here, and take profit, full take profit. Well, doesn't have to be full, but at least put stops at break even. First break even point can be right around here, I reckon. Reckon that will work. What's what I mean? What the hell? Okay. Yeah. So we inverse the gap, and we enter, probably gotta fill right there. Okay. So this would be my full take profit right there. But I'm not really willing to enter into this trade and put risk on this trade, which I mean it very well could play out. So this trade will probably end up playing out. I'm fine with not taking it for the day, because I know that the rest of this week, maybe even not, but there's little likelihood of there being an A+ setup for me to take at least one day during this next week, coming week. I'm totally fine with not taking this one. totally fine. But if you guys want to take it, go ahead. Go ahead. It will probably end up playing out, but I'm also not a financial advisor, and everyone says that. But it's true, you know. None of them are. They're just trying to make money for themselves, and if you wanna try and hop on, make some money along with them, go for it. But don't. You can't be mad at them when you lose because you chose to take the trade. You know. I don't know why I'm saying this, but this trade, it's a decent trade. Yeah, it's a decent trade. See, there we go. Okay, right there. We're already break even. Let's see. I try and go break even about a 1-1 or just like confluences and stuff. So I would probably go break even here actually. And that'll be first TP as well. But by this point, I would move my stops to below this gap. So. If we're reacting like this off that 4-0 inverse, yeah, we're going to hit full TP, you know. Alright, then first take profit and break even. Alright, going for full TP. Alright, we locked in some profit, guys. We locked in some profit. Okay. Okay. We're going for it. Break, guys, if you're not break even, go break even, okay? And take partials if you haven't already, take partials. Like, stopping so close to this high, we just went through it off of that inverse, we wouldn't even stop. We wouldn't even, I'm sorry, not stop, reverse. Like, this isn't a reversal point. You know? Not a reversal point. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Fill in this 1 minute gap. Fill in 1 minute gap. Mm-hmm. Fill in 1 minute gap. We already. Okay. Cooking. Okay, we're going for a little bit of a retrace. I mean, there's no reason we're not taking these highs. There's no reason, because we're so close, we inverse that 4 hour gap. There's no reason we don't take these highs. And even if we don't, we already secured some profits. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're getting a 5 minute retrace into a 5 minute fair value gap. And we cooking. pretty deep retrace. Not saying we're not gonna go higher. I still think we're gonna go take out those highs unless hour got pretty close. Yeah, we didn't take them on either, so that's what I want to happen. Get this gap inverse, and then we'd go for the highs. And then we go for the highs. Alright guys, so pretty simple. Here, take profit. Here, stop to break even. I'm gonna hop off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.